Hello there and welcome back to Pallegney. So it's May here, and this month we have a couple of fields to mow, one grass field, one alfalfa field. We need to take care of the fields that we planted last month. So the large sorghum field, that needs liming and fertilizing, and we have some products to sell. So let's get started. We'll do our usual morning whip over the fence, and let's jump into our menus and do a quick animal check. So our chickens are doing just fine. Unfortunately, we have lost some of our rams, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, we'll have to buy 4 more of those, and so I think what I'm going to do as a priority is mow the grass in the field, hoping it's ready. So let's go back up to the top here. We'll turn on the grass. Yeah, so our grass in this field is ready. We'll get that mowed, baled up, and we'll get our sheep fed before they suffer any more. And then we will continue on with our other tasks. So let's jump in our small tractor. We'll do the mowing with the small tractor, and then we'll go around with the big tractor, the windrower, and the baler, and we'll get the grass picked up and fed to the sheep. Okay, so we have mowed the grass and the alfalfa in our 2 fields, and I think what I'm going to do with this alfalfa field here is plant soybeans in it. So we'll have some more soybeans because we need some for our potato production, and we're also going to need some for our incoming pigs. And something I did also realize between episodes is that I was doing it wrong. I completely forgot the state of field required to pick stones. For some reason, I thought it was after you planted the crop, before you rolled the field, and it wasn't working last episode, and I wasn't sure why. I was really confused, so I did some research and found out that it's after you've harvested the crop, you have to then cultivate the field, and then you can pick the stones up. So, yeah, I was definitely doing it wrong, and I have learned the correct method. I don't do it often enough to remember how to do it. I know I've done in previous episodes on Pallegney, I've picked up stones before, but I just forgot because I'm just not familiar enough with it to remember. So once we have harvested the 2 new fields we bought, we'll make sure that we cultivate and pick up the stones before we plant a new crop. Anyways, let's grab our bale trailer and let's get the grass bales picked up and fed to our sheep before they perish any further. So hopefully we haven't lost too many, and I can easily top them up again. Hang in there, sheepsters. Food is on its way. Okay, so we've picked up the grass bales from the field. We have 10 bales here, so let's get our sheep fed and let's try and control our tractor. So going in all sorts of weird directions except where I want it to go. Because we're on the farm, I'm going to use the forklift because I can unload quicker and get our sheep fed before any more of them perish. I can hear them complaining that they're hungry. Something I realised while I was picking these bales up is that if I'm baling grass and the tractor's going to be picking it up manually, I really should use smaller bales because I could probably fit, if I had 220 bales instead of 240, they would probably fit a lot better. I think it's the length that changes when you change the size of the square bales. So if they were 220, I think they would fit, I could easily fit 16 of them on this trailer. So something to bear in mind for future. Oh, we're mowing the grass again in 2 months, so I will test that out. So yeah, they have grass now, which is good. So let's quickly buy 7 more of those. Which sheep were they again? I can check in here, can't I? So it's the Steinschaft Ram male. Yeah, these ones. So we need 7 more of those. Okay. I'm still confused about why they go to 0% health when they have hay. I think it might be something to do with the fact that I'm using the sheep and goat pen instead of the regular sheep pen, because I'm pretty sure they should survive on hay but just be less productive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening there. But if you have any ideas, please do let me know. I'm just going to pick up these alfalfa bales. We'll get them taken back to our storage. I experimented last month with feeding the sheep some of these to keep them going, but they didn't want them. They wanted the grass. Okay, so we have fed the sheep. Hopefully they will not be left without food again. I am due another grass chop in a couple of months, and I'm thinking that I really should plant another small field of grass, because most of the grass is now going towards the sheep rather than towards hay for our pellets. However, I'm not going to be keeping the sheep long term, so yeah, they're going to be offloaded at some point in the near future, so I guess I'll just deal with the deficit in hay pellets this year, and then next year we should be back to normal. Let's take a look at our map and see exactly what needs doing in terms of our fields this month. So if we go down to precision farming, and if we look at our pH looks pretty good in all of our fields. This one doesn't look so good, but in all of our other fields the pH is looking pretty good. Looks like our data is expiring in these fields. How's our nitrogen doing? Okay, so we need to fertilize the sorghum in this field. I think this field's okay. We fertilized that last month. I guess the sunflowers just don't need that much nitrogen. We should do our grass field here. This has soybeans in it, so that doesn't need nitrogen. This will have soybeans in it, so it doesn't need nitrogen. So it's our 2 sorghum fields and our grass field that needs some nitrogen. So let's take care of that next. We'll also do this little patch here. So let's take care of that next. I'll jump in the small tractor for this, I think. Okay, so we are done fertilizing our 3 fields. We've also sprayed 1 sorghum field with herbicide for weeds, and our artificially intelligent friend is busy spraying the other one. So I believe that makes the fields we planted last month complete. The next job is to grab the alfalfa bales off the field next to us. So I will put the front loader and bale spike back on the little tractor, and I will continue with that. And then we can look at getting some of our products sold. The most fun part, getting some income. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up the trailer with this attached to the back, so I'm going to have to drop it off over by the field, get the trailer, put the trailer in the field, and then pick up the rear weight again so that I can actually carry 2 bales at a time, because picking the bales up off that field one at a time isn't going to be enjoyable, not something I really want to do. Let's get our trailer out on the field, and then we can continue picking up the alfalfa bales. Quite a few here to pick up. I should have really dried these, because the alfalfa we picked up off the other field is more than enough to fulfill the next level of VIP order. So I should have dried these into alfalfa hay before picking them up, but it's okay. It's we've saved a pass over the field with the tedder, and the sacrifice is a little bit of money, so not the end of the world. Alright, I'm going to get these picked up. We have quite a few, and I will rejoin you once I'm done. Okay, so I'm having an absolute nightmare with these bales. I thought I would be a bit sneaky and try to attach the trailer while I had the rear weight attached, and it kicked all the bales off everywhere, as I'm sure you saw, and now I'm trying to squeeze them on every possible way, and they're just not behaving themselves. So I am doing my best to get them back on and stacked and tidy. So I started stacking them up again, and as you saw, I just somehow managed to push pretty much all of them off the trailer at the same time. And yeah, they're just proving to be difficult to handle. So I will continue. I will get them loaded and we will get them put away. It's just taking a little longer than I had hoped. I'll be back with you again once it's done. Okay, so we have finally picked up all the bales from the field. I think there are about 20 in this field in total. We finally have them all on the trailer, and we're heading back over to the farm. I'm just going to throw them back in. I'm going to throw them into the storage over here, and we can see when the best time is to sell them. It's likely going to be around February, I think. That's when the bales are usually at their premium sell price. So I think we have 65 or 70 bales or something ridiculous like that. So once we've delivered the required 170,000 or so, we'll have about 20 to 30 left. I don't know exactly how many we'll have, but we'll have a lot. So let's just grab this last one from over here, just in the interest of keeping our yard tidy. We'll throw this into the storage, and then we will get the big tractor and drill out and plant some soybeans in that field that we've just picked up the bales from. And then, finally, we can do the fun stuff, which is selling the product that's ready to be sold in May. I think we'll have at least one. I think it's one of the potato products. I don't remember which one exactly, but I'm pretty sure that one of them can be sold this month. We could use a coating of lime on that alfalfa field that we just mowed, and also on the grass field actually. So maybe that's what I'll do with the small tractor. I'll send it over to the store. It can grab some lime, and we'll do the lime and fertilizing after we've drilled and rolled. No shortage of jobs to do here on the farm today. Let's get this field drilled with soybeans, and I will rejoin you again once it's drilled, rolled, limed and fertilized. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're done seeding and rolling this field with soybeans. Let's get our roller parked away. And the only thing left to do for today is to see which products we can sell. So, as soon as I've gotten this parked away, I will take a look. So let's take a look what is at its premium price this month. So we don't have any French fries, we don't have any gratin, fried potatoes we sold last month. Potato soup. Potato soup is this month. Okay, so we have plenty of potato soup, and we can get rid of that for 4291. And we also have potato salad coming in 2 months. That's going to be a big earner for us. But for this month, I believe it's just potato soup. Yeah, because pancakes and potato salad are both in July. And that's going to be, again, a nice little earner for us in July. Okay, we have a lot of potato soup to load up from the potato production. And I'm sure we probably got some in our storage as well. So let's go into the storage, grab all of our potato soup. Okay, jump in our tractor. We'll grab the bale trailer. We'll get those 4 loaded up. And then we will grab the ones from the potato production. We'll get those sold as well. 21,000 litres. That's going to be 30 or so pallets, isn't it? That's a lot of pallets. I'm really wondering whether I should get a new, more appropriate trailer. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's take a look. There's nothing in the discount store. Let's take a look to see if we can get something more appropriate in terms of trailers. I really don't like the one we have. It's great because it doesn't have the dolly at the front, but it's not very useful for our daily operation. Need something slightly bigger that can handle 2 240 centimeter bales stacked lengthways. So yeah, it's time to us to get something different, I think. Okay, we're going to buy this. Now the question is, do I keep this trailer I have and also have the other trailer, or do I sell it? We will think about it while we're loading our first lot of potato soup. I think I might keep the one we have for a little while. The only bad thing about keeping it is it just takes up some space that we don't really have. Well, we have space, just that we don't have a parking spot for it. Of course, we could buy another shed for additional vehicles, but right now a harvester upgrade is my priority. So maybe a new shed can be next on the list after that. We can fit 30 pallets on here though. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this trailer for now. That other trailer is just useful for when we're out in the field with the bales. Okay, that's the potato soup from the storage loaded up. I will get the rest of the potato soup loaded up from the potato processing, and I will rejoin you once we are over at the sell point and ready to offload it. Okay, so we're going for a new record when it comes to stack height for our pallets. I think these ones outside the potato processing are the last 3, so I don't want to make an additional journey just for 3 pallets. I think there's probably about a 50% chance that these are going to fall off at some point between now and when they get sold. But that's part of the fun, right? Let's see if we can get these last 3 loaded up. Trying to think the best place to put them. They're going to have to go on the other side of the trailer just to keep it somewhat level. There we go. Perfectly safe load we have here. Yep. Okay. Let's jump out and admire our handiwork. It literally looks like an absolute skyscraper that we have here. Okay, so 27,300 litres of potatoes. Where are we taking them? I believe probably going to be the Farmer Wholesale, isn't it? Let's just double check. Yeah, Farmer Wholesale is offering the best price. So 4351. Let's see if we can get over there without tipping our trailer over. It's going to be a very slow trip. And you can see the tyres there. Very flat tyres, and we probably shouldn't be going this fast. I'm going to go very careful as we exit the farm, because I think that's probably most likely where we're going to fall over if we're going to. This tractor's even struggling to pull this. Okay, we are off of the farm. Are we going to be able to get around here? We're just about going to make it. Yeah, there we go. We're leaning over to one side. About as heavily as we can lean without tipping. Alright, 118,000 plus 17,000 environmental score. Wow. That was really great income from our potato soup. And we still have, I believe, a considerable amount of potato salad to be sold, and also one other potato product that I don't remember. We don't have as much of it, unfortunately, as we ran out of vegetable fat, but we have quite a bit left to sell, and that's going to be done in July. Anyways, I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you're enjoying following along. If you are, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I do hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.